He may not have been successful this time in locking up his perceived enemies, but a more corrupt or Donald Trump in the White House again may not be as patient and may just skip the Department of Justice.
What we just saw
its
right there, that's
processes and just
cutting
order
the
his
so-called
lieutenants
benefits
to
of
lock up his
$300
political
a week.
opponents.
All right,
With
so joining
people
me now
working,
is my friend Denny Savalas, NBC
and
News.
they just
analyst. Denny, great to
proven
see you this afternoon.
they need
Thanks
that
for
extra
joining us on
income
this.
just to
So
survive.
you wrote an op-ed
And
in the
so-called
Daily Beast
Republicans want to cut it because they want people
saying
to
the
go back to
most
slave
important
wages.
question is if in fact Republicans were targeted. Why?
It didn't just start.
Because that's the only the question that matters from a moral perspective.
And that's all Republican states is about to do.
Because it's long been the case that as long as there is objective evidence of a crime, police and law enforcement and government attorneys can selectively choose who they prosecute. That is their prerogative. But it may be legally justified, it just isn't morally justified.
When you were just saying not too long ago,
0.0 Republicans
Agnes was saying about those mineral rights and all that other such stuff with the oil digging and stuff. That was in Louisiana. I've never known
Oh
that.
no, there may be legal
Where are you
repercussions,
originally
but
from?
the key question for the public is going to be whether or not
Okay.
targeted Republicans.
So your family is from
Mississippi.
Mississippi? Just like my daddy's side of the family. What part of Mississippi?
Shaw, Mississippi,
Shaw?
Greenville,
Greenville?
yeah, those places.
Will review subpoenas and the information obtained. There could potentially be a
Let me
violation.
ask Agnes what she know about that Louisiana, because I'm curious now. I never knew that, because I know a lot of the black folks that came off the slave ships, they went on to plantations in Louisiana, Mississippi,
Yeah.
Georgia,
Denny, while I have you, I want to
and
touch
all
on the
that.
Biden administration continuing
So-
legal fight with President Eugene
Because I got a lot of family in Louisiana on my daddy's side that I'm finding out about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I'm hearing that. I'm sorry, I turned the TV down.
That's okay.
Because this may be the silliest example of a bigger concept, which is when you are the president, you get sued a lot individually. And some of these lawsuits, like Ms. Carroll's, have merit. Some of them, unfortunately, are by people who maybe are suing the president for putting bugs in their TV or hiding aliens or something else. Now, the way our American legal system works is once I put your name on a complaint, file it, and serve you, the burden is on you to show up and defend it. And we simply can't have individual presidents personally responsible out of their own pocket. That's why the federal law allows for the DOJ to come in and swap out the individual person with the United States as a defendant and then defend the United States. So this may be a great example in the law of taking the most unpopular example and defending it to defend the greater concept, the greater principle, which is an individual president should not be sued personally without an opportunity to substitute in the United States.
Hey, Danny, since you're joining us, I'm going to have you stick around because I want you to weigh in on vaccine requirements, especially in the healthcare community and legal implications around that. So thank you. Still ahead, everybody. Virginia is for voters. A surge in turnout for state's Democratic primaries, inspiring enthusiasm throughout the
I got one right here. Thank you.
I'm so excited!
Yeah, she said she gonna dig up the she gotta make a call to somebody in Seattle, but she gonna find out all that extra information that I'm asking. And that's like I say, that's the first time I've heard that. I know I got family. My daddy's side of the family, his mama, his daddy lived from Greenwood, Mississippi. They was raised on plantation like that. So you was born in Chicago,
You don't always set out to
first
be a rock
generation.
star.
Me?
Yeah.
But when the spotlight finds
Yeah,
you,
all mamas
you
did.
become one anyway.
Bernice, he was the oldest daughter. Chester, he was the oldest son. They
It's
were all
grilled
born
cheese
here.
time. Yeah, it's time for grilled cheese. After we
So,
eat the grilled
do you
cheese,
remember about the
then
time when like Emmett Till got killed? What that was like around as far as the conversation in the streets and everything?
It was on the news. Yeah, we discussed it.
Just the way it was.
But yeah,
Only pay for what you need.
when the light bulb got there.
There's a lot of talk about
It
getting
had
back to
been
the way
going
things
on for
were.
years and years.
What does that
People
mean?
knew it.
For the folks who run with us, there
Did
is no
y'all,
going back.
did y'all ever
Because
take
they've
trips
never
down
stopped
to
working
Mississippi
towards a
like
better
that?
tomorrow.
No.
Together,
Up
I
north.
want to go down there. It wasn't
my
shit
plaque
down there.
psoriasis, itching, burning.
But you gonna go back down there
My
for?
skin was no
They had a
longer mine.
horrible
My
living life
psoriatic
down there, and I
arthritis,
want to go back
arthritis
there and
dead,
renew it.
swollen, painful.
No, we can go back down
Emerged triumphant.
there. Mama, she was raised down there. She didn't want to go.
Plaque psoriasis can uncover
She
clear
didn't want to
skin
go
and
back.
improve symptoms at 16
They
weeks.
did go back there a
The
couple
only
of times.
medication
See,
of
they,
its kind, also
her
approved
father
for
was
adults with
still
active
there.
psoriatic arthritis.
Serious allergic
They were
reactions
still
like
living.
TREM5 may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your
There's
doctor
something
if you
about
have
Mississippi I just
symptoms
don't
or
like.
if you have vaccine plans.
It's beautiful out there, the scenery, the landscape, or the greenery and everything. But I just, in my spirit, I just feel uneasy when I go through Mississippi.
Boost Time Protein with 20
It's
grams
just
of
definitely
protein
cut
for muscle power.
black folk
versus
down
60
there.
grams
They
of
just
immune protein.
it's like they
Boost Time Protein
still
also has key nutrients
scared.
for immune support. Boost High Protein.
What about the all the other stuff that was going on in Chicago and before all this social media and let's say the Black Panther movement, all the stuff dealing with black folks.
Well, I didn't get into Black Panthers. I didn't get involved in that.
Didn't want no smoke. We had enough problems just being black, right?
I didn't get involved in stuff like that.
All good.
And hear it on television or something like that, but that was it. And it just so happened on the street I was living on, it's decent people that wasn't,
Yeah.
knocking on your door and trying to kill you and stuff. You walk down the street. So
Welcome back, everybody. Early
blessed.
estimates show that voter turnout for this week's
There was a
Democratic
lot of
primary in
crap
Virginia
going
was
on
one
in
of the
Chicago.
highest since the early 90s.
We didn't
The state hasn't
wasn't
released the final
involved in
tally
that.
yet, but Virginia's NPR
Yeah,
station
it's
will
two
post
different
about
worlds,
8% of
especially
registered
on the
voters
south
turned
side
out.
of
That number
Chicago
may sound
versus the
low,
west
but
side.
it's the second
back in
highest
that-
turnout since
that time.
1994. In a field of 5 candidates, former Virginia
That's
Governor
actually
Terry
where
McAuliffe won the
the
nomination
two Black
Tuesday with
Panther
60%
parties were
of the vote.
located.
And now
in
there are
Chicago.
questions if this
I mean, in Oakland
enthusiasm
on the
here
west side
could
and
signal
Chicago
good
on the
news for
west
the
side.
Democratic Party in future
Just so-
elections
so
across the
happened.
country, especially when it comes to midterm elections. Let's bring in presidential
Well, I
historian
missed
Larry
all
Sabda,
of
who's
that.
a University of Virginia professor and the director of the Center for Politics. There's a reason,
going to
Larry, and I'm not
work
sure if
every
you
day.
saw us toss in the break a little bit earlier, that we paid
What
homage
about
to
like when
to the girl from Saved by the
Malcolm
Bell,
and
right, Jessie Spano,
Martin
because
got killed?
it
What
seems
was
like
it,
there's this excitement amongst the Democratic Party
city
because
like
of the
probably the
turnout
same
in
climate,
Virginia,
but,
but then they think about the
was
voting
it just
restrictions
like
that are now in place in some of
unbelievable,
these states
like you said,
across
just
the
it's
country
what
that
happened.
very much focus on the
Happened.
Democratic
I
base.
wasn't
So
anywhere near it.
is this a time for enthusiasm when you looked at
Didn't
what happened
affect
in
me.
Virginia?
Did you ever go down on like Hyde
There was
Park?
enthusiasm,
So
but the
that's a
turnout
well-to-do
to,
like black area
records
in
and, as you
Chicago.
noted, was
I
good,
didn't
was solid.
Venture out.
I didn't visit
Something
Chicago's
Democrats were hoping for as they
sections.
looked
Oh,
toward
okay.
November.
I didn't
For
do that.
Democrats in general,
Like I
of course,
said,
it's
I
way
was-
too early to
I was
say
caught
whether
up
they'll be
in
enthusiastic or
working-
not come
working on my
November
job and
2022
raising my
for the
kids.
midterm
I had a
elections.
house full of
It
kids.
is a good sign, though,
And my
that
husband
President
was a
Biden,
butthole.
after 8 months in office, has maintained
was,
And
he
you,
wasn't-
and you did it though.
in the
He
mid-50s.
had good
And
paying
actually,
job.
that breaks down, as usual, on party lines.
He's a
In blue
drunk.
states and even purple states, he's above that level. So
Once
that's the
in a
most
blue
important
moon,
indicator
I
as to
drank
whether
some money
partisans
home.
are enthused and likely to turn
Basically,
out
I-
and support the
When I
incumbent
got to
president.
work, I was
So
supporting
talk to Terry McAuliffe
You
about this
did
very
good.
topic.
You did good, Grandma.
And here's
You
what
Yeah.
he
really
had to
did.
say about
Yeah, I did good. I paid for the house.
People are concerned, we don't want to
House.
see Virginia go background. If you see with Glenn
Like I
Malcolm,
said,
he's
hers
extreme
didn't
anti-women,
contribute nothing.
anti-gay candidate. We've
Didn't
had that
find
before. I
it.
mean, Ken Kuchar last time. We're an
Left.
open and welcoming state, and we've had 8 great years of success.
See,
And
he
we're
was
not
there
going back.
sometimes,
And we're not
sometimes he
going to let
wasn't,
some
but he left for
right-wing
good.
Trump loyalists try and take this state backwards. And I think that's what motivated people.
Yeah, I remember Kelly took me to see him.
So do you see this energy
It had to be the
coming
80s.
from kind of this
Probably like
anti-Trump movement
87,
and this assault
89.
on voting rights that I mentioned
He
earlier?
was staying
happening?
somewhere over there, like on
across the
State
country?
Street or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of it is, and it ought to.
That was the last time I seen
You know,
him.
something that I've learned over
I think he
a
passed away
long
about
career
that year or the
is
year
that
after.
when you attempt to limit a person's rights or even take away their right to vote,
they tend to get
I didn't hear from them. I didn't want to
people
hear
are
from them.
angry, they're more likely to turn out. I guess that's a kind of negative enthusiasm, but it may work more than positive enthusiasm, or at least as much as. So yes, I think there's a connection there, and
I'm gonna
I
tell
think
you,
former Governor
if I never
McAuliffe
told
was
you, I am
correct to
truly
point out
grateful,
that at least in
and I
blue
love you.
states, and Virginia is a bluish state.
I am sorry
uh,
for the trouble that I did cause,
fresh, in part
and you
because
still
we
love me.
absolutely
What
But you
trouble
know,
was that? It's been so long, don't remember.
well, since you don't remember, I'm not gonna speak on that.
No, you let it die. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
And it couldn't have been too bad, because I don't remember none of it. Like I say, I got above all of that anyway.
Making the exact
You know,
opposite of what they want.
When I was able to help my family, I
Do you
did it.
expect this type of enthusiasm
And
that
you
we're
still do.
seeing? That's what we
Yeah,
call it in
and that was
Virginia.
it.
To sustain itself through the midterm
I
election.
truly know that you are a blessing.
answer
I love
that's a
you.
year and a half from
Thank you,
now,
I
but
love you back.
and we don't want
And
these voting rights
I would bring you
restrictions,
stuff, but
to
like I said,
hold up.
I called
It's a
in the
good
ward
thing
and checked
that
the phone,
Justice
so
Department
I
is
can't sneak
looking
nothing
at
to you.
ways to take this down. But if they do hold up, if
Is there anything that
Republicans
you would
have
like
their
though
way,
that
in
won't
the 14 states
tamper
where
with
they've
your health or
already
anything
been
that I
passed,
can
and other
that you
states where
want,
they may
or I
be
know you don't
passed,
want for nothing,
then
but
that could be
jury,
unintended
anything?
consequences.
No,
Most
baby.
reforms have unintended
I done had my
consequences,
jewelry,
even
I done
really
had my
bad
day
negative
of court
reforms like these.
Okay.
I had brains, I
We're
don't
actually
have,
gonna be talking about what the Department of Justice is
I
doing with
had.
the restrictions that are
I
across
used to
14
love
states,
these
so make sure to tune into that
Keep you eat Mexican food?
on in the hour. Professor Larry Sabato, thank you.
I didn't switch my diet up a little bit. I don't know why, but I've just been trying to eat like vegetables and rice and
Come on, everybody, the race to
fruits and
vaccinate.
stuff.
Get your
But what you got going on?
Well, DJ is trying to send another text back to you somebody missing the place. Since you mentioned something about some beans and
Yeah,
rice.
some beans and rice. I'll be good with that. And some tortilla shells. I'll be sufficient.
I don't feel sick.
Yeah.
Why should I cure my hepatitis C?
How can I
So
help?
how is dialysis going? I mean, I know there's nothing to rave about.
You can keep your momentum
You know,
with
be
Maverick.
laying up.
Before starting Maverick, your doctor will test if you've had hepatitis B, which may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV-1, or other medical conditions in all medicines you take. Don't take Maverick with anesthesia or rifampin, or if you've had certain liver problems. If you've had or have serious liver problems other than hep C, there's a rare chance they may worsen. Signs of serious liver problems may include yellowing of the skin, abdominal pain or swelling, confusion, and unexplained bleeding or bruising. Tell your doctor if you develop symptoms of liver disease. Common side effects include headache and tiredness.
Well, they already got some kind of implants in me where they just put the fusions into. So
No, it's in the veins.
Talk to your doctor about Maverick.
Oh, it ain't no, they didn't put nothing in there.
no, is the pain not too bad now? Is there still pain?
Pain, no, I don't have no pain.
Okay, that's what I was.
Ain't no pain. And, like I said, the veins. Like around, look, here, feel that, feel that.
Oh, okay.
Feel it?
Uh-huh.
That's a circle like all around here.
Yeah.
This vein.
That's a vein?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it goes all the way up here.
Yeah. Okay.
Ain't no implant.
Wow.
And it goes around here and around here. And they stick the needle in here on both sides.
It's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you
Draw
sleep.
that blood and transfer it, I guess, because if you going to do it too
90% of powerful 24
all the time on that.
Take Zysol at night.
Hey,
Yeah,
you wanna
that's
get
it,
out of
'cause
here?
I don't have no.
We got you. During Expedia Travel
Because I
Week,
don't
save
have
20% or more on thousands of hotels. Expedia. It matters who you trust.
Stomach or what this, I don't have no. Something. It's gone.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. But it's. What the world did they say I didn't have no?
Hey, Google.
I forgot now. But it's got to do with my stomach.
Okay.
Stuff that keeps the stomach whole is missing.
The esophagus.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. I don't know the word, but
Yeah,
I understand.
the stuff that keeps the stomach whole is missing.
Seems fine.
Thank you. There's something in the throat.
It's okay. You're safe now.
Tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean?
I ain't
What
never
if your
had no
clothes can stay fresh
operation.
for weeks? Now they can. This towel has already been used, and it still smells fresh. Pour a cap of Downy Unstoppables into your washing machine before each load, and enjoy fresher smelling laundry for up to 12
It's
weeks.
like what the stomach is made of, and you used it up or something.
Welcome back, everybody.
you know,
178
they have to-
nurses, physicians, and staff. The Houston Methodist Hospital system remains suspended today after refusing to get their COVID vaccines. Here's what a few of those nurses are telling NBC's Houston affiliate KPOC's
keep
Roseanne
it
Arrow.
alive or some kind of shit. But whatever is going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Organizer and nurse Jennifer Bridges has become the face of a lawsuit filed
Yeah,
by
my
more than
stomach
100
is-
nurses, physicians, and workers across
Got
Houston
nothing
Methodist, refusing to get the COVID-19 vaccine, saying the vaccine is experimental and only approved for emergency use authorization.
Why they don't want COVID vaccination?
No, even in Arizona, some employers are not allowing people to come back to work if they get it because actually when you get the vaccine, you're injecting yourself with the COVID.
Inspired another protest today. This one
I
at
thought
Indiana
that was
University Health, which has also mandated vaccines for its
Yeah.
employees. Joining
It's,
me now are MSNBC medical contributor Dr. Peter.
It's looking like an experiment.
Legal analyst.
They
Jason
always
Wallace.
come up with
It's
some
fascinating, Dr. Patel, to me, and troubling, I have to say.
These people don't let
that
nothing
there are so many
go
folks
on
not
without
wanting to get this
causing
vaccine
trouble.
in the healthcare community, nurses.
Oh, what about the people
doctors,
that's already
potentially.
got it? And ain't nothing
I
happening.
want to play some
I got my
sound from
shot.
Houston Methodist President
Yeah,
Dr.
I know.
Mark Boom. I'm talking about why they have chosen to require
Been
these
sick,
vaccines. He
ain't
spoke to my colleague Seth Roll.
Doctors, nurses, other
What
healthcare
was going
professionals,
on
we have a
with me
sacred
still going
obligation
on.
to keep our patients
Still
safe,
got
and that's what
that.
vaccines do. And I'm sorry we'll lose these
Whatever
178
this
individuals,
is.
although they still have about 10 days to change their mind and to get vaccinated. But at the
Yeah,
end of the day,
that's,
they'll be better served working somewhere else, and our
Houston
institution will be
Hospital.
100% safe.
They suspended the employees because they didn't want to get the
So, Dr.
vaccination,
Patel, what do you
which should
make
be
of
all right
this
because
decision
you know
to
if you think about it, the
suspend and
Amish
potentially fire,
or the Jewish
these employees
communities,
for not
they're not forcing
getting the
those
vaccine?
people, whatever their religious practice are, to get any kind of vaccination. So how are you going to push anyone to get it? You can't. It should be a choice, right?
It has been a choice up until now since when they started turning their back.
Because when they had the majority of you all signing up voluntarily, then people started to question it. Now they want to force you. So they let you know it's an agenda they got. They want you to have it.
People who they depend
So-
on
Well, who don't
in order
want
to
it?
be able to get
I mean,
safe
who wants to
healthcare.
catch
So I don't see this
crap?
as so controversial, but I realize
Well,
in the short term,
you
while
should
we're in
also
emergency
question
authorization,
who
it
created
is
this crap.
controversial. That does go away in a matter of months, Yasmin. So I think to appeal to these workers and say,
Excellent.
this has been a tough year. Tell
Yeah,
me your
they've
thoughts
got-
about the
yeah,
COVID-19
yeah.
vaccine, and then to try to come to some conclusion about if people are just not going to get it, then this is not the place for them taking care of
That's
patients.
real.
I feel like this is yet another reason, Kavita, as to
I'm gonna
why
go and take me a
we
shower,
cannot
Grandma,
politicize
and
science.
we're
And
gonna
this
finish
is
talking
exactly a
later.
result of this. You look at some of the numbers and they're astounding. 50% of healthcare workers receiving at least one dose of a COVID vaccine. 48% have not received any dose at all. 82% of unvaccinated healthcare workers surveyed by the Kaiser Family Foundation
this
said
is
they had concerns about the
my
vaccines.
grandma.
Since when did this happen?
It's astounding that there is still so much misinformation in even the healthcare community.
Now all of a sudden here lately they don't want to get
especially
it.
during this pandemic.
Yeah, a lot of misinformation, Grandma.
And just to be blunt about it, we're watching
They're
that
questioning
Delta
their
variant.
lives
We're
now.
worried about the people who are unvaccinated. That includes our healthcare workers. Yasmin, I promise you, if you go to an emergency room and you poll everyone that's there, whether they're vaccinated or not, the patients themselves, I can bet you, because I've asked my own patients, they will assume everyone around them is vaccinated. And that's because they enter these doors inside of our hospitals and clinics, and there's a certain kind of unspoken trust.
Well, there you have it, Israel. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna get freshened up and everything and relax. I'm gonna finish some more filming with my grandma, and it's just interesting, you know, listening to her talk. And I'm so grateful to be here with her, and to also be in this conversation, seeing what's her take on everything, even the world, you know. As y'all saw that last piece there, the news on, you know, unbeknownst to her, she was thinking that everybody was taking the vaccine. And it is what it is, but look at this, out here in Florida. I'm go ahead, like I say, get over here, get showered up, freshened up, and continue this Grandma Speaks. All praise to the Most High. Y'all enjoy your Sabbath, and shalom.